Guys, welcome back to the YouTube and another video. Today, I'm going to show you how I built a next level physique in my 20s. And I'm gonna be giving you the 4 simple steps that will help you get results in about the next 16 to 20 weeks. So you don't have to waste years in the gym like I did, because I did waste a lot of fucking time. Now, before I dive into those 4 pillars, I wanna tell you a little bit about my story and all the mistakes that I was talking about, because chances are you're probably making the same mistakes that I did. Now, I started lifting at 15 years old, but I didn't look like I actually trained until many years later. It took me a long time to get there. And let me tell you, it wasn't because I wasn't consistent. It wasn't because I didn't eat clean. It was because I kept bullshitting myself, thinking that I was doing everything right when I really wasn't. I chased every fad diet, detox, 6-pack shortcut. I don't know if you remember that guy on YouTube, 6-pack shortcuts, but I was doing his home workouts thinking they were gonna get me jacked. I was training every single day. I was eating all the right things, chicken and rice, tuna and broccoli. I was buying all the supplements, the BCAAs, the creatine, and I thought they were like steroids and they were gonna magically make me look so much better. But the reality was I still looked like I barely fucking lifted. It felt like something that I really enjoyed, being the gym, just didn't love me back. I had some decent progress, but let's be real. I didn't want to start lifting just to look decent. I wanted to be fucking jacked. I wanted to turn heads, and I wanted people to say the one thing that every guy wants to hear. You're looking big, bro. That wasn't the case. I had no real plan. I had no clue how to actually eat to build muscle, and I had no idea how to train properly. No guidance, and I was left feeling absolutely deflated. Now, this might sound familiar for you. You might be feeling the same way. You might be feeling one of those things or all of those things. But after years of wasting time in the gym, I finally did what I should have done from the beginning. I started to invest. Coaches, books, seminars, research, mentors. Honestly, anything I could get my hands on to figure out what actually works, I was in it. I was a bookworm. I was someone who didn't even fucking read. But after all that trial and error, I realized there was 4 real reoccurring steps that transformed everything. And I call these the 4 pillars, and they're now the whole foundation for my entire coaching system. So the first thing that I understood was the ethos, or for lack of a better term, that's just a fancy word, it's actually just a plan. Because most guys train without structure, and that was me for a very long time. I was showing up and just hoping for progress, but it wasn't getting me anywhere. Now I have a clear plan of what things look like, and I split my years up into phases. Whether that is going into a cut first, doing that for 10 to 12 weeks, then going into a maintenance block for 3 to 4 weeks, and then pushing a build phase for another 12 to 14 weeks. And I do that over the course of a year, and I align my training and nutrition around those goals. And I just continue to recycle that, and that structure alone gave me clarity and confidence as to where I was going each part of the year. Now, the second thing is, obviously, we're gonna align those things. It's the fuel, the nutrition. Eating clean for me wasn't the real issue. Eating with some sort of intention was. Now that I had a good idea of what my goals were within the year, I could line up my nutrition with those goals. So once I started tracking my food, building meals around my macros and performance goals, whether the goal was trying to build muscle or lose body fat, that's when my physique actually started changing, because I wasn't guessing anymore. I knew exactly that protein was gonna help me recover and build muscle. Carbs were gonna help me fuel my progress. It was predictable, and it was progress that was actually happening in front of my eye. Now, the third thing was the performance, the training aspect of things. Now, the truth is, this was me. Most guys train hard, but they do not train smart. I wasn't progressing movements, and I wasn't focusing on execution. If you're not doing those things, you're probably gonna be leaving a lot of progress on the table. Intensity is usually not the problem, but how you perform the movement is. So now I follow the same program for at least 8 to 10 weeks. This allows me to get really fucking good at the movements, perfect my execution, and master the lifts. I don't program hop, and the results speak for themselves. The fourth one is the accountability, or the feedback loop. And for me, this was the final piece that was missing. If we start to look everything and tie it all together, we've got the plan on where we're going. We know how to eat for the plan and the goals, and we know how to train for those goals as well. But the missing piece for me was someone to hold me accountable. And essentially, that's what coaching really is. It's you're on this path with this goal and you're trying to head somewhere. And our goal and our target and our job is to keep you on that path for as long as possible. There's gonna be times where you deviate and there'll be times where you fall off the wagon. But with this final piece being the accountability aspect, I was allowing myself to get back on track and move forward. So every week I did a little check-in with myself, and now it's with my coach. But I would look at my photos, I'd look at my numbers, I'd look at my honest reflections. You know, did I put on weight? Did I lose weight? Did my lifts go up? Did I show up? Did I train with the right intentions? Did I eat like I said I would? What did I do well and what didn't? This was, as I said, it's like the course correction instead of just staying stuck. This allows you to stay on course each week and making sure you're moving closer to that long-term goal. And look, this isn't just about me. If you look at my client Mitch, you would have seen him all over my socials. He was in the same exact position, training hard, seeing small changes, looked decent. But what we did was we fixed up his training, we cleaned up his food, we gave him structure, and now he's a completely different man. This guy's done photo shoots, he's getting ready for a wedding now, and he's been able to go through multiple transformations over the past 12 months that I've trained him. Now, if you even look at my other client, Maddie, similar story, except we did it in just 12 weeks. We rebuilt his physique from the ground up. It works. It's worked for me, it's worked for them, and it works for you too. This is not some bullshit system. These are the 4 steps. The ethos, the fuel, performance, and accountability. They're what I teach every single client inside of my coaching program. And let me tell you, this isn't about quick fixes or some magic pill or workout. It's about finally having the roadmap that's going to get you the results that you've been chasing for years. So look, if this hits home, if you're training hard, you're eating clean, you're doing all the right things, but you're not seeing the changes that you really want, it's not that it's your genetics, it's not that you're not working hard enough, you just need the right system in place. That's really all it is. If you want to take some action today, here's where I'd start. Number 1 is pick a goal and just commit to it for 12 weeks. Secondly, track your food for real. Just do it for 7 days and see where you're at. And lastly, push your training. Take every top set 1 to 2 reps shy of failure. That's really all you need. It's simple and it's consistent, and you'll be able to see what will happen over the coming weeks if you implement that. Now guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, you subscribe to the channel so I can keep making videos like this. And if you like this style of videos a lot more, then let me know in the comments. If you guys are interested in coaching and want some help on taking your physique to the next level, shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll be happy to help you out. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.